What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Crypto Mark. Let's talk some Sui. All right, there's some stuff that we have to air out, right? We're seeing some unusual transactions within Sui, as well as a lot of misconceptions about what's going on, all right, within the token supply involving Sui. So we're going to get into a lot of news here. So make sure you guys all stick around to the end. As always, guys, please subscribe down below. Smash that like button as well. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. And if you're returning, I appreciate you guys, as always, being a part of the team here. So let's get down into it. First, let's dive into those transactions. Okay, what's going on within the world of these unusual transactions that we've surpassed Solana in daily transactions? Because what we've seen is the spam token frenzy. All right, so that's what we're seeing, right? They've had 41 million transactions, okay, on April 3rd. Now, that's something where we've seen that cause a frenzy of an inflow, okay, and that was by spam, all right, a Sui native token designed to stress the test and test the network's capabilities. Well, that's all fine and dandy. So a lot of people could misinterpret that, but what happened is that dwarfed Solana's transactional data, okay? So according to Artemis, Sui had 41 million and Solana had roughly 27.7. So what we've looked at is the throughput that we could see. We had 863 TPS settling down at 650, according to Marty Party on X, as well as that 65 million that was sent during the stress test. So in doing so, that's kind of what we've done to test the true nature and strength of Sui. Everything held up. Now, that's been always the fog within Solana, is the outages and the issues. So that's why they perform things such as these stress tests, because what they did was they handled a load that was more in transactions than Solana. So that's something where it's huge when we look at the stress test to see what could be in store for the future of Sui. Okay, so that's what's going on with there. Let's get into the network in terms of what's going on with a lot of FUD. I want to debunk that. But first, let's take a dive into the chart. Still selling off. We're still on momentum down here. If you're looking into the trading view, trading hands at 1.0855 currently as we are recording. Okay, so we've since leveled off into these days back in January. Okay, so for Sui, back at the start, right? This is the next support line, and it's funny how this all basically translates itself over this time period back in the middle of March. Beware of the Ides of March, pun intended. But this is what's happened. Okay, we've literally done the same exact thing. It's almost a programmatically mirroring of what happened from January to the middle of March, and then the middle of March to where we were at right here in the early parts of May. All right, so we did wick below these levels. Okay, we did wick below $1, getting down as low as 90, and then since bouncing up really quickly. But this is what you need to understand. We got the first momentum up flash according to the XT Algo trading indicator, which is my trading indicator that I use on the daily basis. Link down below for a promo code, as well as a 20% off 30-day money-back guarantee. Sign up today. Check out the website. All right, link down below. But this is where we saw the momentum up flash from XT Algo. Boom. Send it right through the moving averages, skyrocketing over as high as $2.16 plus cents. All right, and then since this has been a really quick sell-off, all right, and relatively speaking for how big Sui is, this has been really, really big, okay? It's a big drop-off, almost, we look at 50% essentially in the time period that we're looking at. This has been, just basically a week almost, all right? So is this a dip? Is this a buying opportunity? I think so. All right. I firmly think even at these levels, Sui could do a 10x. And now that we're looking at it down here at $1 roughly, this is a definite buy for me. I'm probably going to sweep up some Sui. If we ever drop below 84, that's when I'll probably look. If we drop below 90 and kind of get below this huge green candle that we showed earlier, that's definitely a buying opportunity for me. But I'm going to hold off a little bit, see what the rest of the crypto market has in store. But that's what's firmly needed to be understood. Okay. It's a very young crypto. We launched here back in May of 2023, and here we are essentially back at the square zero, and we've since sold off, and boom, just surging back from October in 2023 to where we are at right now. That was a huge gain, okay? Huge gain. This is a very naive crypto. If we zoom out even further, we look years down the road, this could be one of the clear winners of this cycle, okay? That's just my thoughts. Remember to do your own research and due diligence with everything crypto and financial, but just sharing how I feel about this crypto. All right, but let's get into some of the network misconceptions. about the token supply. Just briefly, we all know what Sui is, and now looking into some of the tokenomics surrounding Sui, there's third-party custodians that lock up stored tokens, okay? Now, these are predetermined. There's an emission schedule that's publicly available, so that's going to be a way to get rid of a lot of FUD right in the get-go. But within this fund, this is so that the founders of Sui have no control, okay, remaining truly decentralized, at least attempting to. All right, giving the control over to the treasury and to the investors, including the community reserve. That's a big one, okay? That's what you want to see with a project, and especially a crypto of this magnitude for sure. All right, so the Sui network's feedback is stating that the foundation is a primary holder of the locked tokens and designate for controlled release under certain conditions to strengthen the ecosystem. These allocations support many projects, including the development of the Move programming language, improving network security, and community-focused initiatives such as hackathons and developer grants. So that's kind of what we're at, right? So it's kind of similar to what we see across the board from other projects. There is a set schedule. There's a clear why, what, and how we're doing this, okay? So that's kind of going to help kind of support the narrative and debunk a lot of these claims. So I wanted to just put a lot of information in front of you guys because I'm sure a lot of people out there looking to buy Sui, they're just trying to learn more. They're trying to get more accustomed to it. And there is a lot of stuff out there that needs to be understood before you get involved with a crypto for sure. So Sui's no exception. It's one of my clear picks for the next bull cycle. In this cycle that we're currently in, I think they're going to have an outstanding run one day. Like I said, a very young crypto. They have not had the experience or the privilege of being part of a bull cycle yet. So that's kind of how I feel about it. As always, guys, not financial advice. I just want to share with you guys my thoughts and feelings within this crypto. All right. Also, remember to check out the links down below. We have Margex, an exciting leverage trading platform. Do your research on that one and get signed up. If you want to activate a sign-up bonus just by registering, you can claim an extra bonus up to 10,000, I believe, using my link down below, as well as a lot of other partners such as XTAlgo. I showed you guys briefly my trading indicator, so on and so forth. So a lot of good stuff happening on the channel. Make sure you guys are all subscribed down below as well. Turn on the notifications so you never miss a beat when we drop videos here. But I thank you guys for all being part of the team. Appreciate each and every one of you guys, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.